Forward, so we'll move on to our special presentations, and this is where we hear our annual report from our Community Advisory Committee. And are we going right to Blanca or Elizabeth? Do you have anything? Or
good evening. Just like to introduce Mrs. Seibels and thank the CAC for working collaboratively with the district this year and supporting me as a new director. I think that we've accomplished much, and she's going to share that with you, and we have room to continue to grow as a department, and parents are an integral part of that growth. It's been a pleasure to work with all of them.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I submitted a report to you all. Good evening to all of you. And I always get a little bit nervous coming up here. I just don't know why. But I wanted to share with you, I'm not going to go through the whole report, but just going to go through some highlights. And I'm going to start down on the first page where it says our 2009-2010 journey and the goals that we started working on for this last year. And those were to establish credibility as far as the CAC with the district, with our external stakeholders, with our community at large, and obviously with our parents as well. Our second goal was to ensure implementation of the local plan, to build community, to define and nurture collaborative partnerships, and to equip parents. And the second page just kind of goes through some of the actions, some of the things that we did, some of the activities that we chose as highlights and more important to achieving these goals that we had. And just some of the highlights for me personally, and hopefully for the new board as they continue to grow for this next year. But we really are very proud of the fact that we planned and we held our first planning retreat. And that had never happened to us. We had never done this before, and we had a speaker come and help us to develop a mission and a vision statement, excuse me, and just to help prioritize our year. And so that was really valuable for us because it really helped focus the direction that our year took. We participated in the hiring of the new Executive Director of Special Education, and right now I just wanted to say thank you, Shelley, for just making us a part of that journey. You were honest, and you were embracing, and you were listening to what our concerns were and what were some of our hot buttons, and you really helped sift through some of that for us. So thank you, and we have Dr. Blanco as a result of that, and we're just really excited about that. We really think that's a highlight for us. And we developed our new website thanks to Beth Layden in the communications department with Binti Harvey. We just were able to launch our little website. Now we need some people to help maintain that. It's only one person, can't do everything, but we have been working on that. We, together with the special education department, reviewed 583 parent surveys received from the Ed Benefit self-review audit, and we came up with some recommendations and some ideas that we had, and we, the special education department, really helped welcome us and help be a part of that, and they have been as transparent as a district can be with their stakeholders, with their parents, and so we have appreciated that. And Dr. Blanco is a teacher. She's an educator, and every time if you have a few minutes, she'll make sure that you learn something new. And so I have appreciated that because I just love learning personally. But we've become we've had an active special education voice in the development of the strategic plan that was adopted by the board earlier this year. And I think that has never been done. It's been a historic statement about what the district believes is important, and we want to continue building on that. But that for sure was a highlight for us as we continue to grow in the year. And I could just go on, but really, as far as building community, our outreach and recognition award ceremony in May is definitely a highlight for us. And to have over 220 people show up, have at least 15 agencies from the community wanting to be a part of our outreach and our resource fair, just encourages us to help demystify the special education student in our area, in our community. And that's part of our goal. Our goal, we know that there are protocols that we need to help establish. We know that we need to streamline different processes and look at systems and systemic issues, but bottom line, it has to come from the heart, and the heart of the CAC this last year has been really to help educate the community about who our special education children are and the value that they have and the place that they have in our school district. And so that's something that we really do have as a proud moment for us, that the district has embraced us, and they are giving us a place at the table, and we will continue to respectfully nurture that and continue to grow in that relationship with you. We're most proud of the solidified and defined relationship with the special education department and the district, and building community, and that we continue to address issues to streamline and affect positive change in our community. The goals that we have for this next year are going to have to be approved by the new board at our planning retreat in August, but the proposed goals are to increase CAC meeting attendance by 50%. We increased it this last year by about 43%, and so I'm kind of hoping that we can reach that 100-person mark at each of our meetings. Increase sustained parent participation and volunteer opportunities. The last 2 years really have been an opportunity to look at us internally as an organization, as a group, as what we really want it to be about, and to solidify the relationships here with the district and in the community. This next year, I believe one of the things that we need to do is to help our parents see themselves as leaders, as contributors, and we have a wonderful volunteer coordinator who's going to help us with that, one of our parents, Ozzy Tafadhari, and I look forward to developing that and helping that become a reality. And just review and update the local plan, continue to fulfill the purpose of the CAC as stated in our bylaws, and to be a part of the solution, not just for our special education students, but for the district in general, for all our students, because we believe that special education has tools and resources that all children can access depending on their level of ability. And so that's what we want to help provide for all of our students. The recommendations that we have that we provide. The first one came from the Ed Benefit Audit, was one of the recommendations, and that's on our 4th page. And it's that the school district and the SELPA consider a bridge coordinator position as an investment in personnel to administratively assist the coordination and setup of IEP meetings at school sites, and to support the efficacy with certificated personnel as their caseloads increase and resources decrease. Paperwork is just going to be one of those things that is really critical in special education, and to be able to have somebody that can help be that bridge for the IEPs and set up IEP meetings, I think that would be something valuable. The second recommendation that we have is the special education department consider an ombudsman, a facilitator type position to help troubleshoot and make appropriate internal connections and seek solutions when misunderstandings and problems arise between stakeholders and PUSD. And I think that as the relationship continues to solidify between the district and the CAC and the special education parents, I think it would be really beneficial to have somebody who has who knows the system, who knows about government, who knows about bureaucracy and the systems that are involved, and at the same time be able to have the relationship abilities and the relationship skills to be able to bridge some of those misunderstandings and some of those issues that come up, that have come up. And it's been a pleasure to be able to grow in that capacity. with PUSD. The third one is we recognize that although we have much to accomplish, it should never be at the expense of our people. People are the organization's heartbeat, and in these extraordinary financial times, we must be able to learn how to work efficiently and cohesively, and just a recommendation from the heart, just take care of your people. People are all, my husband, whom I love and adore, works for the state, and he is, we don't know if he's going to be earning minimum wage tomorrow. So it's just those kinds of stresses that not only our families are experiencing, but also your employees and your staff. And so just be mindful of that, because we have a lot of work to do, and we don't have a lot of time to do it in, and I don't want people to get burnt out and get tired and fall off. And just to continue to value and foster transparent relationships with parents, staff, and all stakeholders to help birth the organizational culture that was adopted by you earlier this year. And just communication, communication, communication. Just continue to emphasize that. And I just kind of want to close with Coach John Wooden's, one of his famous quotes, "Be quick, but don't hurry." So just wanted to say thank you for the opportunity, and it's been a privilege to be a part of the CAC. And I just wanted to, my former board members are not here tonight, but part of the new membership is here, part of the new board is here. And I just kind of, if you just want to stand up when I say your name, just to kind of say hi to you. Joy Costello, she's going to be a community liaison. Louis Brinker is, and Joy is a parent. Louis is a special day class teacher at Webster. He's going to be our treasurer. Thank you, Louis. Sue Clark, you're going to be our community liaison. Secretary, see, what do I know? She's going to be our secretary. See, I need somebody to help me with that. And we have about 3 or 4 other people who are not here tonight, but who have, this is for the first time, it's so exciting, because it's for the first time that we have had a lot of interest from our parents to want to be a part of something leadership-wise in the CAC. So I'm thrilled. It was 3 of us by the end of this last year, and so I am just excited that we have new blood, new energy, new ideas, and we look forward to helping make reality for Pasadena Unified and the Special Education Department.
Great.
So thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for a great report, and thanks for all your service, and thanks for the new members of your board to step up. There may be some questions from board members or comments.